Hello there, ladies and gents, how you doing, and welcome back to the next episode of Project Ozone Lite here on the Hermit Skies map with me, PaternoX. How you doing, folks? Now, take a look at this mess behind me. We have chests, we have storage drawers, we have compacting drawers, we have a mess of things. And today we're going to be making the first step to getting all of this sorted out. That's right, it is finally time for us to get our very own ME system up and running. Now this is going to be a bit different to your bog standard ME system because we're not going to have one centralized location. Well, we're not going to have one centralized location for all of our items. Obviously we're going to have one central place where the processors and everything is, where the brains of the outfit is, so to speak. But all of these items, they're going to be all over the place because we've got the mystical agriculture items. We're going to have our fluid cows in a different place as well. There's going to be, I'm going to eventually set up probably this island maybe for all of our block production. So things like our soul sand and obsidian and stone and gravel and sand and dust and all any block that we make other than the metals and whatnot will be over here. And to do all, so that all that can be linked up, what we need to use is, I believe, let's have a look. Yes, the quantum rings. So we're going to have quite a few of these set up, linking all of the different parts of our ME system. But we shall get around to that in a moment. First off, let's head to spawn, because we're going to be putting the brains of the operation into a new UFO. So let's have a fly on over, and I'm thinking we're going to use this pink UFO just over here. So we'll stand on here. Come on, over we go. There we are. Woo! Bit of a travel on that one. Yes, we're going to set up our ME system over here. Now, to start with, there is some quests to go through with this. And where is it? Is it that one? Yep. So you can see we've got some quests to complete here. Now the first one, we need to make these inscriber presses. Now, most of these are pretty simple enough, except for, now which one is it? Let's have a look. Because I have had to do a bit of a pre-arrangement for this. I think it's the calculation press. Yes, for the calculation press you need a pure Certus quartz. Now in order to do that you need to make a Certus quartz seed into a puddle of water. Now if you don't use these crystal growth accelerators, it can take about 8 hours, and that's not 8 hours of game time, that's 8 hours in real play time. However, I went and made 5 of these crystal growth accelerators and it did it in about 15 minutes, I think. Can't quite remember. I left it to it and then came back to it later on because the seeds won't despawn. However, since I went and did that, I have actually gone and upgraded those accelerators. I made one more and we went and made the crystal growth chamber. Now this is actually, if we have a look in here, yes, I did have 5 of these. I made one more so that we can make this. So you see it's just 6 of the accelerators, bit of glass cable, a chest and a hopper. Now this speeds it all up and it compacts it into one block rather than having the whole layout of the plus and accelerator underneath. But anyway, I went and made a couple of the pure Certus quartz. So now we have that, we can go ahead and get these presses made. And I've just realised I don't even have a crafting table over here. Right, crafting table obtained. Now, let's crack on with these processors, shall we? The presses. So, we need these all around the outside. Now, for each one of these, it involves having one of these in the middle. So, there's the calculation press. We have the engineering press. The logic press. And finally, the silicon press. And there we go. That is our 4 presses. And there's the quest. Right, we shall take the middle chest, claim that. Now we need to actually make the inscriber itself. Now to make the inscriber, inscriber, there we go, is this one we need. So we need iron, sticky pistons, and a fluix crystal. Now I just happen to have in my bag of tricks here 5 pieces of iron, 2 sticky pistons, and 1 fluix crystal. So let's get this made. And there we go. The inscriber as well. Again, we shall go for the middle chest. And done. Now, obviously, where we've already made these to get the pure crystal in the first place, we can go ahead and claim these. Claim the middle chests. There we go. Right, now, processors. Now this is we need the inscriber, and we need to get these set up. Now, straight away, I'm going to go ahead and make 4 more of these inscribers. Or do we do the advanced inscriber? Now see, the advanced inscriber, you can lock it. That might be a bit easier. We just make 4 of them. Give me 1 moment, guys. Well, we'll save the advanced inscribers for when we actually have our system set up. So I just went ahead and made some normal inscribers here. And I went and made this sort of automated system. So we have these 7 inscribers here. Now, the 4 at the back have all got the presses in them, as you can see there. So they make the silicon processors. Then you've got the gold, your diamond, and your quartz. And then they all feed into these 3. And this 3 is where it actually makes the circuits. So as you can see, you've got the printed silicon comes into the bottom of every single one, as does the redstone. And then the circuits come into the top, so you've got either your calculation, engineering, or your logic. And then once they're all made, they all come out into this chest here. Blimey, that's a bit loud. What's the sound? Flippin' heck. Yeah, no wonder. Right. So yeah, that is the sort of automated system for making our circuits for now. That'll do until we can get our system set up. Now, while I did this, I also went and made this platform over here, which is where we're going to be setting up our ME system. So we have this entire platform over here. And now there is some painted glowstone in amongst all of this. Where are we at? There you go, you can see just got some painted glowstone. Just so the whole area is lit up. If we push F7, no yellow crosses anywhere. So that's fantastic. Nothing's going to be spawning up here. Right, so let's have a look in the quest now. Now we need to make an ME chest. That's going to be the next quest if we have a look. So, now to make an ME chest, right, fluix crystals, some iron, glass cables, and some glass, and then an ME terminal. Now we're going to be need to making quite a few of these eventually. So we need the panels, formation cores, and the processors we've got. Right, now I've gone and put all the processors that we've made in this alchemical bag here. So there you go, that's all the ones I've already got made. But we're going to take these over to our mystical agricultural area, just so that we can actually get making some of these extra components, because we do need our supply of fluix, iron, quartz, all those sorts of things. So let's fly on over here. There we are, mystical agriculture. Come on. There we go. Right, and the frame rate drops. I've still got a couple of the farms on over here. So I'm going to crack on and get this ME chest made. So we do need some, is it fluix crystals? And what else is it we need for this? We need to make these cores, don't we? So yeah, certus, fluix, and processors. Right, so let's get these made, shall we? So formation core. What do you mean missing? Fluix dust. Need to put that through the segment, I believe. Right, let's just make sure that doesn't pull out from anywhere. There we go, and we'll just there we go. Thank you. Right, so these formation cores would help if I actually took the processors out of the bag, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. We shall get there in the end. Right, so we've got formation cores, annihilation cores, or we need some nether quartz. Right, annihilation cores. There we go. Now to make this panel, glowstone, redstone, and some quartz glass. Right, I'm going to crack on and get some of these bits made, guys. I'll bring you back in just a second. Well, there's our ME chest. So next on our questing book is the ME drives. Now we're going to need quite a few of these. So for the ME drives, you need the engineering processors, some glass cable, and some iron ingots, and we should be able to make quite a few of them. But for now, we'll just make a couple, because we still need to make all of the actual drives to go in them. So there we are, that's that quest done. We'll take the middle chest. There we go. Right, so yes, it's these storage cells that we need to make. Let's just claim these as well, since we made them. There we go. So yeah, now we need to make these storage cells, the 1K, 4K, 16 and 64. So I'm going to go ahead and make some of those, because I'm pretty sure somewhere we've got some of 64s anyway. Let's just see, how do you make these storage cells? So let's have a look. There we go. The 1K cell is a 1K storage component and the storage housing. So the 1K storage component, got processors, got redstone, got some certus. We can probably make some of those right now. So let's just grab a bit more certus, some more redstone. No, we've got redstone. Okay. So let's go ahead and make just one of those for now. That should be enough. And then can we stick that in? Right, how do you make a storage housing? Is that? Can make one of them. Put that together. There we go. Right. So now to make the 4K, we need to make the 4K component, I believe. Now I'm pretty sure if we put this in there, yeah, there you go. We can get that back. So we can use that to make the 4K, because the 4K, I believe, is 3. Yes. Right, so recipe is not a 2x2. Okay, let's put it in there. So I need to make a couple more of them. Right, some more redstone and certus. Some more certus. Gonna need quite a bit to go all the way up to 16 and redstone. Right, so we need to make a couple more of these 1Ks. Just a couple, that'll do. And that will help us make a 4K. There we go. Then we combine that with the storage housing. There's the request. Brilliant. Right, so I'm going to work my way through up to the 64K. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've got the 64K component already, probably in a chest over in our main area. So let's just get all this sorted. So we'll take that out from there. So here we are back at our base HQ. I've got to make the 16K. Now, like I say, I'm pretty sure somewhere I've got a 64K that we can put in here. So let's just double check. No, not in that one. In there. Nope. Nope. Aha! There we go. Oh, look, I've got 4 of them, in fact. Brilliant. Right, so let's just quickly knock this up. So that and that. Come on. There we go. And there's the quest for that one done as well. Brilliant. So that is all of those. Come on. Claim. Thank you. Right, so now it's time to actually get networking and make the controller. So I've come back over here to our mystical agricultural area just because we need some more resources now. Now to make this ME controller, it's pretty simple with the fluix crystals, the processors, even the skystone block. That's just some skystone dust into lava, then you smelt the block. But we need these platinum plates. And to make the plates, you need the compactor. So we're going to have to go ahead and build this now. It's pretty simple. It's just some bronze, some copper gears, machine frames, all those sort of items. So we'll get those together now. Make this compactor. I think we've even got some upgrade kits just to speed it up a bit. We'll get that done and then we can get these platinum plates done. Because I mean, where is it? I believe it is it this one? Yes. We've got plenty of platinum. So that's not going to be an issue. So let's get this compactor made and I shall put it over here and we'll get these plates made and then we shall get our ME controller sorted. Well, I just kind of ended up going down a little bit of a rabbit hole there because yes, I had the upgrade kit to upgrade the compactor to the resonant upgrade, and I could make the hardened and the reinforced. However, to make the signalum, I had to make the cryothium dust. Now for the cryothium dust, I have these, but I needed bliss powder. Bliss powder, yeah, bliss powder, you need a fluid transposer with destabilized redstone into a snowball, gives you bliss powder. So that's what this is here. There's your fluid transposer. However, to make destabilized redstone, you need a magma crucible. So I had to go and build both these machines as well, just so I can put the upgrade kit onto here. Now as it happens, I have done 4 of the resonant upgrade kits, so I've gone and upgraded all of them. But the end result being, we now have a compactor which is fully upgraded. So now it is time to make the platinum presses. So if we go over and grab some of our platinum, this is the platinum, I believe. Yep. We'll just do, I'm not sure how many else we need, but we'll do that for now. And stick that in there. Now it should make our platinum plates. There we go, fantastic. Now 2 of those and we can make a controller. We'll let the rest run because we will need to be making some more of these controllers, no doubt, at some point. I'm pretty sure we need some of those. Now what else is it we need for our controller? There we go. Skystone block and engineer processors. Right, so there's our skystone block, presses, fluids crystals. Now let's get our engineer processors out. There we are. And oh, they've got to be pure fluids crystals. Right, so we've got everything we need now to make an ME controller, and there we go. And the quest, do we have to place it down first? Oh, we need the crafting terminal as well. Right, so oops, to make the crafting terminal, do we need another controller for that? Crafting terminal, there we go. No, we just need an ME terminal, a crafting table and a calculation processor. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'm pretty sure we've already got the ME terminal and the calculation processor. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's the terminal. And get one of these out. In fact, we can put them back. And then we just need a crafting table. Right. This is one of the reasons why I want to get this system set up and have everything all linked up, so we don't have to keep going back and forth. I knew this would be the main problem with having all of our different areas set out like this, but this is the solution to that problem. Is once we've got our ME system all linked up with the quantum links as well, then we can access one system from anywhere and no more running around trying to get all this sorted. So let's make the crafting terminal now. There we go. And there's the quest. Brilliant. Right, go for the middle loot chest. Claim that one. Right, so next is auto crafting and matter condensing. But first, let's get our ME system set up. I'm going to go ahead and make some more of these controllers, just so that we've got quite a lot of processing power. So yeah, give me a moment to go and get things set up. Right then folks, so I've gone and got a few things crafted up to start on our ME system here. Now first things first is we're going to need some sort of reliable power supply coming in, and to that end I've gone and made some capacitor banks, and we're going to use a dimensional transceiver, but instead of grabbing a new one, why don't we just grab that one from down there. All this is going to be coming out in a moment anyway, so we might as well take this now. We'll take that. If I hadn't just lost it. Oh, there we go. Bit of lag at the moment, not sure why. Grab that. I might as well grab that as well. It's going to be moved eventually, so did we get it? Yep. Right, so first things first is the capacitors. We're going to have this capacitor bank coming in. I'm going to put one on top here, and that is going to show us, there we are, the power that is coming in and out, just so we can see. And this is actually going to go underneath. So let's just pop underneath here. Now we're not going to make a huge capacitor bank. We don't need a huge one, to be honest. I mean, how much is that? That is already, no, it can't be right. 500,000. That's maximum input and output. Right. So I tell you what, let's just put a few more in there. We're probably not going to need huge, so that should do. And then we will connect up the dimensional transceiver just there. Now that should, once the server's kicked in, come on. Waiting for power here. Right, so 1 3/4 billion RF. I think that should do for the power. Then on the back of this, that is where we're going to put the energy acceptor. There we are. So that will power all of our system. Why is that? That must be because of the bank underneath. Never mind. Right, so that is that done. So let us put those vibrant capacitor banks away. Then we're going to get out the stuff we need for our ME system. Now, there we go. I went and made up quite a few of the ME controllers, so we'll get them sorted out in a moment. And we're also going to need some Fluix cable, is it? Now I want to make some different cable. I want to make some smart cable. So in fact, we've got the covered cable there. This is just going to go from the power acceptor to our controllers. So let's just plop that there. Tell you what, we'll go at one more. And let's get these ME controllers in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and then up we go. Lovely. There we are. And there. Otherwise, come on. There's the server lagging behind a bit. Yep, there we go. Right, and there we are. There is our ME controller. That, folks, is the brains of our whole system. That can go on there. Fantastic. So we can see power in and access the system. But of course, there's nothing there yet. So let's just pop these down there. Oh, okay. And now, is that them connected? Let's just see, because I went and made up 20 of these 64K storage cells, which should give us plenty of space. There we go. And them in there. But I'm guessing they're not connected yet, as they haven't lit up. Now, can we do it? Is it going to be like this? Yep, there we go. Right, and there we are. Now if we click on the crafting terminal, come on. There is quite a bit of delay at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. But yep, there we are. Fantastic. So that is the very basics of an ME system. Of course, there's a lot more we can set this up to. But the first thing I want to do is I need to get this system hooked up to all of our different bases. That's the whole main reason I did this. Now, you do that with what is called the quantum links. So if we have a look in here, there you can see use these quantum rings and a quantum link chamber to connect your ME system over various lengths. Now, to make each of these, you need 8 quantum rings and 1 quantum link chamber. Now, to make the quantum ring, you have these parts here. So you've got iron, some processors, an energy cell, and a dense cable. Now, the energy cell, that should be pretty simple, and I have gone and got all the items we need. So there we go. So let us make, now can we do it in here? Will it let us do it in here? Tell you what, let's stick all of those in there. Now that is rather annoying. Aha, there we go. Brilliant. Right, so we have 16 of those energy cells. Now the reason I've got 16 is because of course the quantum link, you need one at either end, so we'll need 2 lots of them. So let's stick those in there. Now we also need dense cables. There we go. That is all of the dense cables just there. Right, now we need the logic processors, engineering processors, and some iron. So we have, let me see, there's the processors. I don't think I've got enough iron for all of those. Let's just find out. Let's see, can we make those? 50, yeah, we need a little bit more iron. There, a bit more iron collected. And that should be enough to make, there we are. So that's 16 of our quantum rings. Now, the next step is to, you need one quantum link chamber for each of these. So I need 2 of these. Now these are made using Fluix pearls and quartz dust. Now I'm pretty sure I've gone and got all of the items necessary in here. Yep, and tell you what, we might as well just stick it all into, come on, right, this delay is really starting to bug me now. Right, aha, need to make these first. There we go, 8 of them, and then 2 quantum link chambers. Fantastic. Now to connect these quantum link chambers, you need a quantum entangled singularity. However, to make this, you need ender dust and a singularity. Now don't confuse this singularity with the ones that you need for the iron and the copper and all that, not to make the infinity. No, this is a different type of singularity. If we have a look in the NEI singularity, it is actually this one, the applied energistic singularity. And to make that, you place a 64K storage component into the matter condenser and you get a singularity. So we do need to make one of these matter condensers, but these are very simple, just glass, iron and some Fluix dust. So let's have a look. Glass, Fluix dust, oh, and of course I use more iron, dang it. Now this is why these quantum rings are one of the first things I'm making, because having to run around all the time back and forth is so annoying, it is stupid. So let's get everything into here. In fact, we can put that in there for now as well. Right, so singularity is made in a matter condenser. Let us make the matter condenser. Now that needs to be, oh, and we've got the quest for that as well, brilliant. So there we are, matter condenser. We go for the middle chest. And nope, none of those just yet. Auto crafting, that will probably be doing at a later date, not just yet though. Now, where are we going to put this matter condenser? For now, we're just going to stick it here. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it's not connected though. Does that not need to connect? It needs power. Because yeah, it needs power. So maybe we put it right next to. There's a server delay again, is that what it is? Right, so what if we stick it right next to it? It's still not getting energy. Do I have to stick it right next to... Right, let me just figure out how to get energy into this thing. Aha! Right, so a brief check on the internet. Yes, we don't need to put one of these in to turn it into a singularity. We put one of these in, then we need to put the items in to make that. Right, yeah, so we need to put items in here, then it compresses it into a singularity. And we can output destroy items. No, we don't want it to destroy. We want it to store, yeah, stored energy. Yeah, so we need to fill this up to make a singularity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab a cobblestone generator and see if that works to make a singularity. Okay, so I've gone and got one of our tier 5 cobble generators, hooked it up with item conduit into the matter condenser, and as we can see, that is now rocketed up. It takes 200,000 I believe, but still, that's already 2,000 just that quick. So while that is cracking on, might as well go and sort out connecting up this quantum link singularity. Now I'm going to use the dense cables to connect it. Now we're going to have quite a few of these being connected, so what I'm thinking is possibly setting these up just down below, maybe. It's the first time I've actually used these, so you have to bear with me for one moment, folks. Let's see if we bring this down, and this delay is really starting to wind me up now. Might have to see if it needs a restart. Right, let's knock this out. There we go. I do love the sound of knocking out the factory blocks. Come on. There we go. Now, this pattern needs to be connected to this side. So let's say we'll connect it to... I'm not even sure how many channels this will take up. So let's see. There, and there. And then we pop that in the middle. There we go. Right, now this needs power as well. Now will it get power through that? Yep, there we go, lit up. That is working. 0 of 32 channels, because of course we still need to go and make the other one. So let's, while we're waiting for the singularities to be made, let's just head on over to the mystical agriculture area. So look at that, it's already nearly 4,000. So yeah, it won't take long. Head over to the mystical agriculture and get another one of these quantum links set up and just see how that's going to go, because it's going to need power as well. So here we are over at the mystical agriculture UFO, and it's actually the draw controller is here. This is what we want to connect to the quantum ring. Now we do need to make a storage bus at some point to connect it, but for now we're going to put the quantum ring just let me think. Come out from there. So let's stick it right there. There we go. Then that in the middle. Now it needs power. So I wonder if we can connect it with the Ender IO, because there is actually power cables just running there, as you can see. So let's see. I wonder, does it have to be connected to... Will that connect power? Nope. Okay. Let's figure out how we connect this to power. Maybe we need an energy acceptor to plug into this thing. Let me just work that out, folks. I'm just going to stand up here. Let me just work that out. Right, well, having just checked on the wiki, I don't even need to power this side, because the power is only drawn from the side with the ME controller. So all we need to do now is I need to make a storage bus, and we need to connect that there, and then I'll get a storage bus to connect into that, and then we just need these singularities. Well folks, getting those singularities is going to take a while, I think, and this video is already starting to run long, so I think we're going to call it a day here, and we shall continue with this next episode, trying to get all of our different storage solutions all hooked up to our ME system. But for now, if you have enjoyed the video, folks, please do go ahead and smash that like button, especially if you're liking this series. Let me know down in the comments. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to ring that bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. But for now, folks, all that's left for me to say is take it easy, and I'll see you all next week in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye.